using Node and using the NACT library, which is an actor library for Node and JavaScript, kind of inspired by Erlang and and Akka, those two kind of models. Let's go to the studio. Here we are. Okay, I'm just going to continue from where I left off in the last two episodes. Rename a factory function is working. Now, I had a thought about it, and that is that we don't really need to subclass the errors and results by the actor that they come from. So in our stats collector, let's have a look. Yeah, this is such a common issue to be dealing with JavaScript. You know, like on my blog at joshwolf.com, I rebooted my machine, and now my Helmac keyboard layout keeps switching to Dvorak. Open keyboard preferences. Won't let me get rid of Dvorak. Something about, I wrote this Helmac layout myself and installed it into the system, and something not quite right about it. Anyway, handling failure and success in an array of asynchronous tasks. I mean, is that what we're dealing with? Yes or no? So, yeah. TLDR at the top, promise all settled. Could do it like that. Yeah, but nah. We're going to do it a different way. Okay, so get rid of that sidebar. So I think this can be unified. Return, that's why. So, let's see. Maybe. State.results. I mean, I'm not really saying much, but that's because I'm listening to some hardcore Japanese techno at the moment, which you can't hear in the stream. So either the state has some results, or we just like ram some results in there. And either the message has some results, type system is not going to let me do it. Could cast it as any. Oh yeah, I could do this. No. I could write a type guard for it. It's kind of yuck. That looks like this. No, we don't need a synchronous log. You can do this. Const is result message. Takes a message, which may be either Those types are not exported. Went. Yeah. Only that is. See how smart this thing is. So it takes a stats collector message, and what it's going to return message is message result. Ta-da! Is result message. So actually, I could have just done this. Well, actually, let's see if that subtypes it sufficiently. Yeah, it does. In which case, we don't need this. Okay, so the previous state and the new errors, right? Received results equals new state dot results it's each of the keys, each of their elements, so object.keys reduce key. I'll dry this out in a second. New state results key dot length. Gives me a count of all of the elements in the arrays of each of the keys. Keys reduce, yep. I'm going to do the same thing to the, so say const count elements in array keys. So if you take the object and then you just apply this, so change this and that to object like this. So I can now say receive results equals plus in new state dot errors okay, so if received results equals expected outcomes count state. New state. Return new state. So what we're doing, we're recalculating it each time. I think so. Let's run it and find out. T source app. Can I convert undefined or null to object? Okay, so result. Result. Okay. Dun dun dun. Stats collector. Processing this message. So the message comes in, skips this entire section here, hits this. Yep, new state equals message type equals message result. Yes. Message.result. Results should hit this. Previous state. Overwrite with results. Merge the state results or an empty object. And message.result. Function.keys. New state. Results. Errors here. Okay. No, easier here. One place. So I should do safe merge instead, actually. X and Y. So everywhere that we use merge, just in two places in here. Okay. Safe merge. So I can take that out. And then it's actually safe deep merge. Go to the definition. rename the symbol to safe deep merge. Right. What's it going to say? Unknown? Any. Whatever. Okay. Let's run it again, see if it works this time. That actually shouldn't be necessary now. Okay. So, debug, received results, and that's actually received outcomes count. So it's outcomes collected count. It's a better name. Nan. Okay. Okay, so current, previous. Okay. Nope. Callback function, previous, current. No, okay, I had it correct the first time. Okay, so it takes in results. Let's try it in here. So let's try. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Object.keys on this. Yep. Reduce. What does reduce do on an empty array? 0. Okay. For some reason it's doing a weird number of, it's inserting a weird number of spaces with my tab. Like, what is that? Spaces? No, tabs. Indent using tabs. Tab size 3. Okay. Tab size 4. Indent using tabs, tab size 4. Cool. What? Is it prettier that's doing this? Tab width 2. Whatever. Okay, yeah, so what? Look at the massive indent. Bam. Console.log. New state.results. Let's see what that looks like. Run the app again. Okay, new state results range are... It's that range that's doing it. So we should put the range somewhere else. Maybe that'll do it. Let's try it now. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, expected outcomes 3, range, results, NPM, package, ZB node downloads, NACT downloads. The way the original one works, it just writes ZB node downloads this, NACT downloads that, like that. That's all it writes. I guess I could leave it like that, so it would just be result. It would look like this. It's really only in the case of an error that I need the extra data. So an error. Wouldn't even need that, just like this. Yep. So each actor returns a single thing, and then in here, like that. Let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, I mean, see, because this here and this key is the same, I'm like, could you genericize it on the key? But I think the data that needs to be sent through is different. Although maybe not. Let's have a look. Discourse. Takes a start date, end date. Oh, okay, it needs this data here. So So yeah, this package name may or may not be present. Huh. Could make them, because start date and end date are on both things, I could make that required and make these ones optional. The renamer function is always needed. Rename. Yeah, I could. So in here you'd have npm package downloads, and then you'd have discourse forum stats, and that would be an array which would have forum URL, API key, and API user in it, like that. Doable. And then in here, it would just be query dot the keys, this one and this one, and these are the names of the actors that execute them, and then you just send the message to the actor. Rename. No. This is where you run into problems. Oh no, no. This would be fine. So it transforms it into a JavaScript object. So like this. So my actor, so now my strong typing on this actor here is going to break it. So it would be query, it would be, instead of for each on that, it would be right like this. Dispatch one after the other synchronously. Yeah, I don't need an atomic thing for that, so message query for each. So for each of the keys, key, indentation hell. Oh no, we keep it as a strict lambda. Message.query key message query key, and then that's going to be an array, so we're going to say for each of those, and then we're going to end up with an actual definition, but it's not going to be a package definition. Here we should rename this to, rename the symbol to query. Yep. And then the actor name is the key. So I could actually rename this symbol here to actor name. And then we dispatch the message with the actor name. Boom. So I should dereference these things out of the query. Query type any. Yeah. So we should be able to get look in here, package name. Yeah, okay. Just change package name. It's easier. Make the impedance the same everywhere. Package name, forum URL. Some of them might be undefined for some actors, but that's fine. That'll be messy once we get more actors, but whatever. Forum URL. So here's just package name. API key, API user. Like that.
Did you already use it? Pass through it, or just flatten?
That's it. Okay. I mean, one easy way to do this is like this. Let expected outcomes equals 0. And then here, no, it won't run just yet because this we have to change to package name. ctx.self.name. ctx.name. Okay, run that. Let's see. This should now do the magic. Nope. Yeah, okay, that's because I added a forum, discourse forum post. So I'll take this out. Save that. Run it again. Expecting 3. Downloading the stats. And it didn't work. Why not? Good question. Message.type. Run. Query, result, result, result. Okay, you got 3 results. Okay, if message type is a result, yep. State expected outcomes. Strange. Okay, so nan. What have I broken here? Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, I changed the format of that, so... Oh yeah, it's easier. So... it's actually just an array now. Ah. So... it actually just becomes... dot length. And then what we can do is we can actually save deep merge. We don't even need to do that now, because what we can do is here we can go results is an empty array, errors is an empty array. There we go. Okay, expected outcomes 3, range, yep, results, downloads, 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 no errors. It's good. Okay, it's sufficiently generic. It's kind of clunky though, ramming everything in there. Both types for the message. I could write an actor schema. Anyway, yeah, I could write an actor schema. And then it pulls the required things off the query. You know, just send the query to it. Yeah, exactly. I could just send the query and the sender. And then of course, each actor is responsible for demarshalling its own jazz out of it. So this, if I go and, yeah, create the renamer factory here. Take those out. So in here, instead of him expecting to get these two things, no, this package name gets a query. Query which looks like this. So I think that we would do it like this. Message.query. Like that. Okay, is it now genericized? So don't even use that. So export interface, stats query message. Yep. So T, make it a generic. Okay, so in here, okay, I got it there. So this is type T, like that. Go back here. Extend stats query message. Boom. Do I need that? Yep. Okay. So I could actually do this. Thing returns void. Yep. So I could go type stats collector actor. So it's called, what's this called? This is called stats collector. Stats query actor? Query actor. Equals message stats query message T parameterized type comma, void. In which case, we can now just do this. Types export. Now, if I go here, import, this we don't need to put in, this we don't need to put in. It now knows what it is. Yep. Rename the symbol. There we go. Makes it easier. There's no way I can enforce that it has to catch and dispatch though. No, because this is a type signature, not a concrete implementation. No, I'll just leave it like this. I was thinking I could wrap this actually and have this function, stats query active function, return a promise, and then I just do the then and the catch on it to do the actor. Just thinking in terms of taking the actor machinery out of this function implementation so that when someone else comes in and goes, I want to implement a new stats collector, all they need to do is, you know, add a new key into this config file. It'll create a new actor for it. So then you have to create the new actor down here. That's the key. So stats collector can actually it doesn't even need safe deep merge anymore. Could just use merge. In which case, this thing here move to a new file. Boom. Okay, so spawn. And then just what does not like about that? This. It's a stateful actor, so it returns a state. Lost a lot of my safety in here. No, not really. It's fine. So we've got a spawn. Okay, I wonder if it still works. That's the $6 million question after that refactor. And what's types complaining about? There you go. Let's try it like that. 10 o'clock. Okay. If I can get it to run now and return its results, yep, it works. Okay, that's a lot drier. Now the next thing is to implement discourse and then another actor to write to the Google spreadsheet, and it is done. Stats collector actor. Okay, let's have a look. So here's the app. It's mainly concerned with constructing the actor system. Stats collector is a stateful actor. This does the npm package downloads. Here's the stats collector. Can take a query. Hopefully no one should have to touch this machinery here. The only thing about it is that they need to know that they need to dispatch an error message or dispatch since I get the message, I could wrap this function actually to take that machinery out. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to dry it out further so that further implementations don't have to mix the actor machinery with the stats collection. Alright, that's it for today.